we do it. This is how we do it.
What's good, YouTube? ProfessorSnapp here. Lately I've been getting away from the professor part. I've been just doing pickups, thrift store, like all that stuff. But here I'm coming back to my professor ways. I'm going to teach you guys today. It's going to be the brim change. You can change the underbrim. Originally I tried to change the underbrim. I mean, I had two different methods. I took a completely green underbrim from another hat and then I put it on another one. It just looks really crappy. If you guys can see that. And then I tried painting it. It looks really crappy. So once those two didn't work, I just thought, hey, let's just completely switch out the brims. And this is what I came up with. You know? So first off, I gotta give some props to lid critics that hit me up and they're like, hey, I heard you're gonna do a brim swap tutorial. Check ours out. And they actually had the same method as me. So I mean, shout out to them. They actually had this video first, but I'm still gonna put up mine because I promise I didn't bite theirs. I didn't see theirs. Okay, so I mean, I don't want to be called foul play. I'm not taking their ideas. It just happened that our ideas are very similar, pretty much the same. So shout out to them. I'll put their links down. And then one more guy. Shoot, I'm sorry, I forgot your name, but I'm gonna put your link down there. He customized a sick Navajo bull snapback. But it's dope. I mean, now I have this like floral, strap back. This thing is unique out of its mind. Like nobody will have this. Now let's just get into the tutorial. All right. All right, guys. So the first thing is what I want to do is I want to get a green underbrim here. Look at this hat. This is just a crappy hat I got from the thrift store. So do not ask where you get the brims. I bought this hat at the thrift store for $1, and I'm just gonna take the black brim and put a green brim under. See, I'm gonna put this brim on this one. So all the brims I get are from other hats. So I mean, this brim right here was from another hat that I bought at the thrift store, and then I just switched it out. So okay, now what you're gonna need is like a razor or a really sharp knife, a hot glue gun, and some thread and needle if you're gonna sew it, which I recommend just to be safe. I haven't had any fallout on me just on glue, but some people are just real critics and are gonna hate on just because of the glue. So if you don't like the glue, if the glue doesn't do it for you, just sew it. So I mean, first things first, we got to take the brim, okay? So I'm gonna show you how to take the brim off. Alright, so this is kind of hard, but I'm gonna show you guys. In order to take the brim off, the same way you take this brim off is the same way you take this brim off, okay? So I mean, there's two kind of sections. There's right here in between, if you guys see that, in between this crevice right there, you want to cut those, and right here in between the threads. Of course there's threads, and you see this, I'm just gonna stick it in there, and then just kind of, you hear the threads ripping, just there we go. See that? And see how it's kind of coming apart? Make sure all the, you just cut all the threads. So I'm going to show you how to do that. See, and once you kind of get there, you can just start pulling it apart. Be a little more careful on this hat, on the hat that you're trying to keep. This one I don't really care about, but of course be a little more careful. But you just, there we go, and there we go. So now I've got my brim that I'm gonna put on this, and I have this. But that's garbage because I don't need that. But if you see my other videos, just go ahead and take the top button, take the snap just for parts, and then even take out the patch if you want it. I'm not going to do that, but so yeah, that's how you take off the brim. Go ahead and do that on the other hat that you want to keep. I'm not going to show it again just to save time. And there we go. I've now taken the brim off this side. Go ahead and rip off some of these like extra kind of threads just so that they don't get in the way. So go ahead and just take all those off. And then now we're going to start gluing on the brim. Alright, so now for the brim. This is going to be, you know, somewhat challenging for me to film this, but just be really, I guess, use common sense. I mean, obviously this brim would fit in here, right? And you can see the two sides. So this side right here, this side of the cloth is going to be glued to this side right here. And of course, this side on the back side is going to be glued to the sweatband, right? And when we glue it, make sure, try and do sections. I kind of like to do it in 4 little sections. Make sure that it is centered. I did one that was, you know, pretty crooked, but make sure it's centered. And I like to glue it this way first. I like to glue the sweatband on first and kind of like position it right like that, and then I'll put glue on here and then kind of just glue the whole sweatband on until of course start in the middle. Make sure you have it's in the middle, so you know there's the 2 slits right here, and then you can see the middle line right there. So line that up with the middle like that, and then put some glue in the middle on of the back sweatband, and then just line it up. There we go. So I mean, that's just the middle part. And see, I've done the sweatband. So now I'm just gonna kind of that helps keep it center. So now I'm gonna just glue in the rest. I'm gonna try and do somewhat of a, you know, with a lot more time and patience, it will look really good, you know. So here we go. See, I'm trying to get it in the light, sorry. There we go. I'm going to put glue on this ink brim right here, or that brim right there, see that glue? And then just kind of put it down. If you're really careful, it will look really good, you know. There will be, try not to get glue, because if you mess up the glue, then of course, you know. The nice thing is, even if you mess up, you can still just take it apart and then just try again. So I mean, it's not like a true win-lose or all or nothing, but you know, if you get it right on the first try, then that's good. Of course, you guys are gonna want to practice on a crappy hat first before you do it on a you know, don't do it on a hat you really love. You know, just buy 2 crappy ones at a thrift store and just practice on those, you know. So now I'm kind of finishing. There we go. You're gonna have to be somewhat quick. Of course, this glue dries really pretty quick. Okay, so I'm just doing a quick overview. So there we go. That's the sweatband. You see that? Real nice. Now the next part is just gluing this part. What I like to do actually, because it's kind of hard if you glue it in sections, I try and glue this all in one section, all in one part. So, you know, make sure you have enough glue and just completely glue all there, and then put it down and start pressure. So I'll show you. So here we go. I'm just applying glue in here. Just a lot of glue. Okay, so now I've got glue in there. Now I'm gonna push this down and start putting pressure on it so that it can, you know, go all the way around so that it catches the right parts of the hat. And you know, just like that. So, and there we go. There, go ahead and like type. Doesn't happen. This is a really crappy job because of course I'm trying to show you guys with this, you know, trying to do it behind the camera and make sure it gets in the camera. But there we go. Look at that. And I'll show you when I put it on, but real quick, I want to show you how good it can look. I'm going to show you my other jobs. Here's the Bulls one. You see, look at that. On the bottom, real nice. See, no glue. I can bend it. I can, you know, look, flop it. I haven't sewed this one yet. And I'm going to show you real quick the other ones. This was one of my first ones. I was just getting to know how to do it, and it was kind of tough. So look at that. This one's turned out real good. Look at that. See? Right there. If you guys really want, I can start, charging for brims or something. If you guys want to buy a brim off me, I'll just start buying hats for brims. This one was really crappy. This one was a little harder. The fitteds aren't meant to have snapback brims, so it is a little tougher. I forgot to mention, make sure the brim that you get will kind of fit before you cut your hat. Because there's some brims that will just make your hat really weird. But for the most part, most brims should fit. You just have to make it fit and take patience and practice it on a really better hat. So now I'm going to show you how to thread it if you want. Okay, now if you're going to want to sew this, which I would mostly recommend, but still the glue is going to hold it in. I really don't know how to sew, but I'm going to show you guys anyways. Of course, use common sense, like look back here, and then here's the green from the green underbrim, and just kind of sew it together, pretty basic. Of course, you're going to want to start on the end, unlike me, where I'm kind of starting off to the side. Hold on. Here we go. I'm going to come over to the corner. But just hook and thread. I meant needle and thread, not hook and thread. And just start threading away. See this? Just threaded it. And keep going around. I'm not going to really show you guys. Hopefully you guys can figure it out. If you know how to sew, then do it. I'm not going to show you because that would take, a while, and this is really hard. But hopefully you guys get the idea of how to sew it. And so yeah. Alright, and just to show you how sturdy it is with the glue without the stitching, I'm going to take this apart. If you notice, it is a little crooked. So I'm going to take it apart just so that I can redo it. So this is going to show you that you can redo it and how sturdy it is. So I'm ripping right now, and it's pretty sturdy. Oh wow, like this is locked in pretty good, and I'm actually trying to take this stuff out. I don't want to ruin my hat, of course, because oh wow, that's actually really in there good. So that's showing you guys right now, how sturdy this is. Ooh, I might have to leave that there. But yeah, I'll probably just cut it out with the razor. So yeah, that's showing you how sturdy it is without the stitching. Alright, and there it is. That's the brim swap tutorial. Hopefully you guys understand that. If you didn't understand that, go ahead and leave some comments down there. Ask some questions, and I will try my best to help you guys out, okay? Let me put on the hat real quick so you guys know what it looks like. And see, there we go. Green underbrim. It used to have a black underbrim. So yeah, there you guys go. Hopefully that helps you out. Rate, comment, subscribe, like, all that stuff. Give me some good feedback, hopefully. And questions, go ahead and drop them. Alright guys, that's it for today. Thank you so much. Peace.